All right, hello. It says we're live. Just want to make sure everything is good here. I'm waiting on the stream. Oh, there we go. You know when the echo's cranking, we're live. Greetings, happy 2023. So no, I've not been hacked. In the world of robots, it is me, human form digital shaman with physical decks. I always say digital divination is more so an integrated process of analog and digital tools. Of course, the iPad is right here. And this is a quick reminder, I reviewed an app, Tarot Journal, where you can scan in your physical decks and have a physical, a digital, there we go, a digital copy with you using Tarot Journal app. But for today's video, I actually just another little thing. If you're in the Washington D.C. area, follow me, Digital Shaman 11 on Instagram. We teach. First of all, Turtle, he says hi. I guess he's getting out of his little newborn stage because he's been very active. So I'm sorry, I know I'm like was a tarot video like turtle, but turtles under 1 year of age are called hatchlings. And I don't have anything. I don't have a birth certificate for my turtle. But I think he's like 6 months old now. I've only had him for 3 months. But yeah, he's very, very active. So he'll be in the video too. Just say hi. But back to tarot in Washington, DC, first and third Sundays. You can find me at Calabash Tea House, where we teach on a variety of esoteric topics, astrology, manifestation, this and that. So with that being said, we for the most part have been focusing on tarot. And I left my I'm a Rider Waite chick. Y'all see, even though I use digital tarot cards, 90% of the time it's Rider Waite. So I only had one physical Rider Waite deck, and I left it at the tea shop. So long story short, it was returned to me, but once it was lost, and I kind of was like emotionally a little taken back. I was like, wow, I really, because I try to be very careful. But to me, I feel like everything happens for a reason. So, and let me just explain how I disposed the deck. When it was returned to me, I just decided that I was already kind of done with it. And I asked the deck, how do you want to be released? And I got Knight of Earth, Knight of Pentacles. That's another reason I've been using different decks. But whatever, y'all, we all can translate. Knight of Pentacles, which is what? We're gonna go straight into boom, we're gonna start with Mahogany Tarot, which is so two things I learned. One, I'm now, so I bought a box at Etsy. Yes, I stuck a sticker on the box. I'll show you that later, but I have a box now, so I really can't physically leave this big old giant box anywhere without putting it back in my bag. And I now have two decks. These decks will be my teaching decks. This replacement deck was gifted to me, so we're going to get into that. But all things happen for a reason. Because I also feel like this is something I need to study. I'm just going to keep it like that. Like, I love the Rider-Waite system. I think it's very much so tarot fundamentals, but there's other systems, there's other decks for a reason. And let me not have tunnel vision. I know my brain, I can't work with it's either yes or no for me because the graphics mess up my interpretation. But I guess that's anyone. We all have different brains. But let me pull. So we're going to start with Mahogany Tarot. So I replaced my Rider Waite with, and I think that's big. And like diversity is huge. Like we can't help all these like cool angel pictures and stuff like that. And I love Doreen, even though I know she went back. Did she unawaken or reawaken? I'm not going to go in on that. But even though she's more of a Christianity person, I'm sorry, she brought that fire to all her millions and millions of angel oriented decks and books and this and that. But I have to tell my friends sometimes when I'm doing reads with them, I'm like, you know how it is in this day and age. Like, I'm not going to even bring up the RACE word on here on the channel, but I do understand diversified art matters. They need to show all people, or even blue people, yellow people, like just diversify the art. And, we're now getting to a point in society where we can see better representation of that. And I say this with no diss to Pamela Cole Smith, who I think she's half I'm just gonna say Latino. I think I want to say Puerto Rican. I know I could Google real quick, but I'm not. Let's just say she's a multi-race person. Let me put it like that. So I decided to, number one, replace my Rider Waite with this Mahogany Tarot that I got off Etsy. Because I was looking, I think it's the melanated tarot. Yeah, that was sold out everywhere. And I think I'll go on the wait list. I think I did get on the wait list. Shout out to Little Red Tarot Shop, I think in Australia. And it's another one. It's like 3 indie shops that I just like randomly found their links, and they're awesome. But I think they're both overseas. I can't remember the other one. But Little Red Tarot, she rocks. Yeah, so I'm on the wait list for melanated tarot. And when I was just searching around, because I'll also tell you y'all hear me all the time, a big pet peeve. I have to be like desperate. I need it quick, or I can't find it anywhere to order decks from Amazon. Now I'll get books from Amazon. And actually, let me say that when I first got into this, because half my Doreen Virtue stuff, and had I known post awakening, all her things would be pulled off the shelves and the prices double and triple. And y'all know these fake tarot decks is, I don't want to get into that. So, but now that I'm a little bit more conscious, and I mean, don't get me wrong, because if you're in the middle of nowhere, I live in a major city. If you're in the middle of nowhere, get what you can, just clean it well. I tell people the energy supply chain matters, and Amazon, don't get me wrong, it grew into a behemoth. It can't help. It can't help a lot of things, but I'm not going to get into that. So that's to say, I deeply try to avoid ordering on Amazon. Sorry, my turtle is cracking me up. If I can. So this came from Etsy, and this is going to be, I think, what helped me now as a teacher is, my mistake was I just had, it was, as we call it work, a single point of failure using my only Rider-Waite deck, my only deck that I read with 99% of the time. I have like other tarot decks, which back to the meetup, we just did a big swap. So I was like dumping the decks, like herbal tarot I like, but it's too complex because it's like plants, and then you have to like keep the tarot meanings and then the plant meanings. So I just like to keep it simple. And that's also why I like apps. Now I have a whole bunch of tarot apps, but they're not taking up space in my house, and then I use them as I need them. Because I do think, again, there's diversification of apps for a reason. So I know y'all gonna be like, I'll put the timestamps in. So let's go to pick up the story to jump right into the unboxing of Mahogany Tarot, the Knight of Pentacles, and how I disposed of my original Rider-Waite deck when it was returned to me. Sorry, it's always going to be like, but as we work, unbox, and talk, because we got this Capricorn season, and this Capricorn who just had a birthday, we're all about getting things done here. So let's look at the back of the deck and the card stock. So it is a little bit glossy. You kind of can see I do have the ring light here. It's like right here in my face. Let me see if I can turn the light off. You can maybe see the gloss with the natural. Oh yeah, actually, maybe we'll keep the ring light off. It was like all in my eyeballs. But you can see there is some gloss. The card itself is thin and flexible. Like, hold on, let me I don't want to stand up. Maybe I can do it on the box. Hold on. Y'all know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do one of these. Because sometimes, like, I'll get to that with other decks. It's like, yo, I got to literally just keep doing this. Because you want that, at least for me, I want that flexibility to be able to shuffle. Ooh. Hold on. All right. Don't want to knock myself out, knock the cards out. All right, let me see if I can. Oh, I can't really. Oh, it's going to move the camera. Oh, we're not going to move the camera. Hold on. Let me see if I can stand up and shuffle. All right, we're going to move the camera. There we go. This actually might be the best view for the unboxing. Oh, there we go. That was a good one. So I think that so back to what I was saying, it's thin, but not, it's decent. If it was just like a smidge thicker, that'd be cool. But I like the fact that, like I said, you can shuffle them good. The back of the art is cool. Like, it's not, not meh, not great, not bad. But I guess pretty static. So let's do one more. Oh, I was looking for the Knight of Pentacles. But now that we I think this is like out of habit. Let me just keep. Alright, let me fix the camera back. Take a seat. Take a seat. Okay. Alright, we're gonna Where's the Knight of Pentacles? Oh yeah, then they got. It was interesting. Someone joined our call, and because we also meet online in Zoom, so you can find us DMV Tarot on Meetup.com. DMV Tarot. So someone had joined us, and they purposely shuffle. Not I don't. Can you call it shuffling? They keep. Let me turn the light back on. That's a little bit better. Comp right there. They purposely make sure every single card is upright. I mean, I get it. I'm not a reversal girl. I just accepted. We're gonna flip them bad boys back over. But I thought that was so interesting because actually, when they did a reading on a person, one card was reversed, and she's like, "Oh, this never happens because I intentionally." Oh, here's the Knight. I intentionally keep the cards upright. So I thought that was interesting. I think it's always cool. Everyone has their little quirks on how they read and how they manage their deck and pull cards. So here we go, Knight of Pentacles. And so Mahogany Tarot literally just took, every single character in the Rider-Waite deck and, just to keep it real, made them black, made them African-American, melanated, whatever you want to go by. That's what they are. But you see this person or the Knight here is is a plowing. There we go. Plowing the field, plowing the land. So that let me know that the deck, but this is back to, I asked the deck when it was returned to me, I pulled one card. I said, how do you want to be released? So I put it back into the earth. It is paper, we'll get back into the ground. So I took it to a park and put it back into the earth. So I think I'm not going to go into depth with the Mahogany Tarot because, like I said, if you know the Rider-Waite system, like we'll just look at a few more cards. I mean, I would say I don't have melanated tarot in front of me, but I felt like this artwork was just a smidge. I don't want to say blah because I mean it's cute and I like it, but in some cases it really looked like they just did like a Photoshop, like. You know how now you can outline everything, like literally outline every person that's white and make them brown. Like click, make them brown. Click, make them brown. Like I kind of wish it was a little bit more. Yeah, like I'm sorry, like all of us come in different shades. Maybe you saw I have my father's hue. My mom and my grandparents are very brown skinned. My great aunt, she's lighter than me. My sister, no offense, I love her. I thought she was a white lady once in the supermarket. So I think that's what would have made this deck. I mean, I would definitely say it's a strong 8 out of 10. But I think, show us in different shades. You see, everyone's like that same brown because it is. I think that makes the deck. What's what I'm looking for? Diminishes. Yeah, it diminishes the artwork. So this is, clearly the same 8 of Pentacles. So you see this person. So this person's not just still the shadowy figure. So that's plus points. They kept to the traditionality, and I needed that. So the Justice Lady, I would give them points on the different hairstyles. So we have like curly hair for our Justice Lady. Our Judgment Angel, he's got a fro. They got fros. So that's cool. Let me go look at some more. Oh, like this one. See, it's just kind of like it almost like what was that? Like Fat Albert art. Kind of like where's the variety? Yeah, even like the star person. Afro. They could have had dreadlocks, straight hair, mohawk. I'm trying to find more like a strength lady, just a little curly fro. Oh, Lovers is cute. But, so, I mean, like I said, I'm not going to go too far because it's literally just, this is our 9 of Pentacles lady, just, brown. So that would be my only, like I said, just seeing the same type of picture, like just more variants on the actual Mahogany people in the deck. And that could have been by design. Like I said, I just, like, no offense, went on Etsy and searched for African American tarot, and this came up with good reviews. So, but nonetheless, like I said, it's solid for me. Who likes the Rider-Waite style and just really wanted some better representation. This works. Came in a simple box, and it did have a very thin book, so that's always bonus points. And Kasheera Hickson, thank you for your work. Like I said, to me, it's solid. I just wish for a little bit more variety in the brown people in the deck. But thank you for your contribution to the tarot community. I'll leave you an Etsy review. And I'm just gonna put this to the side because, like I said, this would be my teaching deck. And let me real quick talk about this box that came from Etsy that I stuck my beautiful goddess on. So it's kind of cool. The only thing these come all the way out, and then you see you have the kind of like with batteries, this part. So you drop the deck in, and then that's the quick way to be able to pull it out. Yo, my turtle is still, he said he is the YouTube star. I fed you twice, lettuce and pellets. He's acting like I don't feed. He's been fed, y'all. He's been fed. Sorry, someone is calling me. I might have to hop off the live. Okay, now let's make this work. So okay, sorry that. So I'm gonna save this one for last. Let's jump to. This is Modern Witch by Lisa Estero. Like, I forget when, I should have maybe looked up when this came out, but this is very, very, very popular. And I'm not gonna go. I can't even take the camera all the way to my office where I have I saw the print. Woo! The cards just fell all the way out. Yes, this would be. I'm not gonna get back in shuffle position, but now I'm not gonna pull the other cards back up. Thin but firmer, but still they're firmer and still a little hard to shuffle. And this is, I feel like maybe even the size is, it comes with an extra card, so be careful. Hold on, let me get this together here. And a book. This is going to be my personal deck for readings. I guess, still readings for me. Like I literally, I'm not gonna lie, I use apps probably 80% of the time. And then I have Oracle decks all around the house that I use. Just perfect example. I was just talking about her earlier during virtue. So I just have them all around my house. Sorry. That's the only thing about doing this live. I had to respond to that message. So, okay, let me get back to Modern Witch. So what I was saying with Modern Witch, because I mainly it's weird. I'm a teacher. I am a teacher. So I read for people I know, and I read for people in the group and people who come to Calabash. But I don't aspire to, and I read for I love collective readings. I love to do that. But I don't want to be a tarot reader. Like, that's not my business angle. My business angle is digital meets spirituality. So I just say all that to say, because y'all probably like, well, what are you gonna do with this deck? What are you using it for? So it's for my personal readings for me and for my loved ones. That's Modern Witch. I'm not gonna take it out the house, unless I'm going to a friend who needs a reading. So the Mahogany Tarot and the Learning Tarot will be the decks I teach with and take out of the house. So that's why also you'll see, what side do we use? Oh, this side is empty. We're going to put the Learning Tarot there, and then that will be the box for when I teach. So back to Modern Witch, and I want to thank Delia. I want to thank her. Man, shouldn't have dropped the government. Thank you for the gift. I'm trying to tell you, everything happens for a reason. I'm not going to get into the longer story, but thank you for that. Now the ring light being too strong for the Modern Witch gift. So let me step back and find the card before I kind of realized that I saw this one print. Let's get this. I'm having a good hair day. Let's get this all together. I saw the print online before I knew it was a whole entire deck. And that print I got purchased. Hey, actually, that was 2019. Yeah, 2019. I've had it, and I bought it from Lisa's Sterile Shop. Yes, this is me. This is the modern high priestess with her computer, tapping into all that knowledge, doing her work. I have this is I don't even know how big. It's a huge picture. I paid a lot for it. I think it came framed in my office. So I fell in love with it. And this is my birth tarot card. master number 11. So, two, I want to say strength, not justice, but whatever. What is it? I think 11 justice, high priestess, and I think it's judgment card is the 11. If you don't know your birth tarot card, I suggest you look it up. It normally gets broken down to, 11 2. But if you land this little numerology, you take your birth year, so month, date, so 12 plus whatever. If I was born on the 20th, 12 plus 20 plus 1980 blank. But you take 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 3. If you were born 1983, you take all of them up, and whatever number that is your life path number. Just take the life path number and say if it's tarot card 7, then you're lovers. Lovers. So 7. I forget. I'll put the website link. They can help you out with that. But it's just like that. But if you add up all those numbers and they're like 11, a 22, or 33, you're a master number. And 33 is the rarest. 33 is the rarest. So a little mini numerology lesson. So yes, the modern, it's gonna put the high priestess right there. The modern witch tarot deck. Again, back to diversity, it just hits on all. It just hit. This is a knockout. 100% out of 100%. Like look at this. Look at our 6 of Pentacles lady. First of all, that dress is so cute. The deck is borrowed when you're like, can I get the out? Like Lisa Starrow, can you sell the outfits too? We want to buy those. Yeah, so it's just and again, diversity points. Like look at the 10 of Cups, look at the family. We can't tell, maybe that's a guy and maybe that's a woman, maybe there's 2 women, who cares? But we got a little Afro puff lady and she's holding her bro. That could be a ginger, true ginger person, Caucasian person, could be mixed, who knows? But it's diverse. 10 of Cups, perfect. That is what Matt. Oh, I love Temperance. Oh, my dad's gonna fall. Temperance and the rainbow. Just love it. Just love it. Yeah, I feel like I just even in the body sizes. Like look at the 3 of Cups people. She thick thighs don't matter. Don't scare off nobody. To the pink hair. Like, yeah. Oh, I love this. Like slim in her REI fit. 8 of Cups. Moving on. Like, yeah. Even this, okay, look at the other family card, the 10 of Pentacles. They switched it up. She's in teal. That's what I was saying. Teal, like it doesn't have to be black, white, Asian, Indian, whatever. Like just diversify it. Love it. I love it. I like this deck is amazing. The Queen of Cups kind of has like that mermaid thing going on. Perfect. And she's sitting by the seashore. This is a nice twist on the 6 of Cups. They're not like in the castle-y, like European looking house. They just look like any modern towns. What do you call them? When the houses are like built, development, like any normal housing development. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So that I'm not gonna say much more. Modern Witch Tarot, 10 out of 10. It's a classic staple in the modern spirituality world. I think that and that's a tag that I've been starting to use. Modern spirituality is very, very important. Okay, I'm gonna end here because there's some important people here in the building I need to say goodbye to. And then I'm gonna come back we're gonna do learning tarot cards separate. All right, stay tuned for more. Oh, Jesus. Industry.